What if I told you the most important money milestone in your life is not $1 million, not six figures, not financial freedom, just $20,000? And no, this isn't clickbait. This number changes how your brain works. Most people think wealth starts when you feel rich. But wealth actually starts when you stop feeling scared. If you live paycheck to paycheck, your brain is not building wealth, it's defending you. You hesitate over a $4 coffee, but sign a 5-year car loan. Quick question. Have you ever stressed over groceries while carrying thousands in consumer debt? That's not stupidity. That's survival mode. When your account balance is low, your nervous system stays alert. Car repair, threat. Broken laptop, threat. Rent increase, threat. You can't think long-term when your brain thinks you're in danger. It's like trying to plan a vacation while your house is on fire. And most financial advice tells you to just grind harder. That's like telling someone drowning to swim better. There's a financial threshold where this pressure starts to drop. For most people, it's around $20,000, not because it's flashy, because it creates space. Let's talk numbers. Imagine you invest $1,000 per month at 8%. It takes about 18 to 20 months to reach $20,000. That feels slow. Painfully slow. Most people quit here, but here's where it gets interesting. At $20,000, 8% gives you $1,600 per year. That's money that shows up without clocking in. Now your next $20,000 comes faster. Why? Because now two forces are working: your effort, your capital. When you reach around $400,000 invested, your portfolio can generate $20,000 in about 5 months, the same amount that once took almost 2 years. Same strategy, same risk, just scale. Compound interest is boring until it's not. The math is powerful, but the psychology is life-changing. When you have no savings, your brain scans for danger. You don't negotiate salary. You don't take smart risks. You avoid change, because change feels unsafe. But when you have $20,000 saved, you breathe differently. A broken laptop becomes annoying, not terrifying. Car repairs become inconvenient, not life-altering. That mental space allows strategy. Instead of asking, "How do I survive this month?" you start asking, "How do I grow this year?" That's the shift. Most people think money changes your lifestyle. It actually changes your nervous system. Here's where it gets uncomfortable. When you need your next paycheck to survive, you are negotiating from fear. You tolerate bad managers. You avoid hard conversations. You say yes when you want to say no, because you can't afford uncertainty. But $20,000 gives you walk-away power. You don't have to quit, but you could, and that changes everything. Your posture changes, your tone changes, your confidence changes, and people feel that. Opportunities open, income grows. Income growth fuels investing. Investing creates more options. It's a loop. Money doesn't buy happiness, it buys options, and options reduce fear. Now here's where people sabotage themselves. They hit $20,000. They feel powerful, and they spend it. New car, bigger apartment, luxury trip. Don't do that. That $20,000 is not a trophy. It's a foundation. Let's talk about cars. The moment you drive a new car off the lot, it loses about 20% of its value, instantly. $30,000 becomes $24,000. But invested for 20 years? That same $30,000 could grow past 6 figures. Many people spend more on cars in their lifetime than it would take to reach financial independence, but call investing risky. That's backwards. We're afraid of market drops, but comfortable with guaranteed depreciation. When you reach $20,000, your focus changes. You stop obsessing over coffee. You start optimizing housing. You stop stressing over brand name cereal. You focus on savings rate. You start thinking in opportunity cost. Instead of asking, "Can I afford this monthly payment?" you ask, "What is this costing my future?" That question changes your life. Let's make this practical. Step 1. Build a $1,000 to $2,000 emergency buffer. Step 2. Eliminate high-interest debt. 20% interest is an emergency. Step 3. Automate investing. No emotions, no guessing. Step 4. Increase income. Negotiate. Upskill. Switch roles if needed. Step 5. Protect the $20,000. Do not reset to zero. Think of it like planting a tree. You don't dig it up every time you feel bored. You let it grow. Your first $20,000 feels impossible. Your second feels inevitable. Let's simplify this. $20,000 changes your math, changes your brain, changes your career leverage, changes your stress level, changes your decisions. It moves you from survival to strategy, from reacting to designing your life. One day you'll check your bank account and feel calm. Not excitement, not anxiety, just stability. And stability is underrated because stability creates power. You don't need $1 million to change your life. You need momentum. You need leverage. You need your first real buffer. You need $20,000. If this shifted how you think about money, subscribe. And I want to know, what's your current savings number right now? And what's realistically stopping you from reaching $20,000 faster? Drop it in the comments. Let's talk about it. This isn't the end of the video. It's just the beginning of your next idea. See you there.